Hey guys, what's going on? It's your girl Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. I hope everybody is doing great today. I hope that your evening, your morning, your night, or even midday, whatever time of day it is for you, I do desire that it is as beautiful as you are. And yes, you are very beautiful. There is no mistake about you. Please believe that. And if you don't believe it, then throughout these videos, I will try my best to convince you that you are as amazing as God, your creator, your maker, or whoever you believe in, made sure that you were on this earth at this very time to see. I thank you again. Please give me a thumbs up. Please share the video out. Please subscribe. Those are the few things that will help the channel grow and get the message and the word out about how beautiful we all are and how we can be positive contributors to our society. If you like any of these books, you can always go to the website or this hoodie at btdllc.com. Today, I would love to talk about the cycles of life. Now, every cycle has, I believe, like a dramatic turn or spin, and we're going to go through maybe a few of them because there's a lot of information that we can discuss, but we can do these over the course of a few videos. And the first cycle that I would love to talk about today is just being birthed. Being birthed to when we are able to make decisions of our own. That is the very first cycle of life, just making it past the birth canal and to come into this beautiful world. And you know how it goes. We're admired and marveled and loved by perfect strangers. My goodness, the irony, right? We're marveled and loved by perfect strangers because of our cuteness, because of our chunkiness, because of our chubbiness, because of our coos and our ahs, our little toes, our hair, our beautiful eyes, chubby cheeks. You get the drift. Where does the marvel go? Why does it seem that marvel ceased to exist after a certain period of time? That's a lot of trauma that just an individual can go through within the first few years of their life. We go through being marveled, admired, loved. Everything is beautiful. Now, I'm primarily talking about, situations where you have had people to take care of you, to really nurture you, to try to steer you in the right direction. And I understand not every person gets the opportunity to have that kind of a childhood or even birth. But still, along the course of these cycles, there's got to be at least one or two people who come along to try to embrace us, to try to instill in us beautiful things so that we don't give up and that we don't quit. So to every action, there's a reaction. To every counter, there is a encounter. And I really don't want to believe that there's never anyone in our lives that have made a positive impact or at least shown us some love, genuine love from their soul. So how does an infant who is marveled and loved and admired and poked and prodded and laughed at and just stared at for so long go through the cycle and the transition of now becoming, you're the brat, you're a pain, no, don't do this, don't do that? Can you now see how the traumas of life can start at such a young age? How the confusions can start at such a young age? These discussions, or this particular discussion that we're having right now, is just to make us aware. I know we very well understand and know, but sometimes when you talk about things to the very core, to the very essence, to the very minute possible thing, it becomes so crystal clear, like, wow, it's evident and possible for people to go through such traumatic experiences. I used to volunteer at a homeless shelter for infants. And it was state and government run. Beautiful place. A nice safe haven for infants to transition from an abusive environment to somewhere safe for a moment in time. I had seen a lot, and I absolutely understood and had empathy for those babies and infants and also toddlers who had to come through that program. They had a very, very high need. And you want to know what that need was? Love. Somehow during the course of the first couple of moments of their life, that awe may have been missed. That love may have been missed. But we, as I said before, we're given the opportunity to show a little bit of that at a certain amount of time in their life. So yes, I truly believe and I stand firm in that idea that we all have someone that comes along the way, whether it be blood or not, just to show us love. So now with that cycle from infancy to toddler, now going to your first day of school, pre-K, kindergarten, you are being exposed to the cycle of life to deal with other human beings, your age and above. Isn't that crazy how it was such a small nucleus and then it turned into this big thing? You're no longer the only person that is awed and wondered and poked and prodded with all of the beautiful things. You now become a part of everyone else who is at the same level of you, who is at the same cuteness as you, who is at the same understanding and knowledge as you. So you no longer stand out. So you have to unlearn the behavior of just me. I mean, unless you're a twin, and depending on how the twin situation was in your life, it's unlearning that. That part of the cycle of life has to be so difficult. No one, I believe, can be a true problem child. They're just navigating through life. What little they do know and what little they were taught. And now have to unlearn the things that they were taught to relearn or learn something new. How to communicate with adults and other children. How to share. How to learn different things. So you learn your math, your ABCs. It's stressful for the little ones. So I say to you, at whatever cycle of life that you're in, start breaking it down to the very nucleus that we just did. Were you awed and wondered and were the spectacular of the whole group? Or you're just your family, whatever the case may be. Now you have to adjust to a different type of circumstance. Put those in every area of your life. And let me know, how is the circle of life treating you? What cycle of life are you in? If you have made it this far in the video, I really appreciate you sticking around. Please give me a thumbs up and share, like, and also if you haven't already done so, please subscribe. This is information that's coming from my heart, my soul, and I feel it very necessary to be told and with desire that is received by the masses so that we can become better people, so that we can put our little marks and pieces of influence in this world, so that we can leave a legacy. If you have any topics that you would like me to discuss, please put them in the comments below so that we can talk about them. And I have a couple more topics that I need to cover, but I would love to have more topics that I can talk about so that we can grow and heal and learn together. I'm having fun with all of this, and I do desire that you're having fun learning this or even thinking a little different. If, again, you like whatever I'm wearing, go to btdllc.com. We have a couple of, deals going on the site. If you like quotes, check out my books. They're all made to encourage and inspire. But never forget, whatever cycle of life you're in, just know that it's a stage and we have to go through the growing processes of that stage. There's no right or wrong, but let's try to do it in decency and in order and with as much love as possible. My name is Joy, and I am coming to you. I want to say thank you so much for the super thanks. You are amazing, and it really brightened up my day. It made me feel special, and to know that everything that we talked about during that video was something that you can relate to. So I appreciate it. You are the best. Until we meet again, guys, my name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. You have a beautiful day, beautiful moments, and do what you can to make this world better because of what you can do. See you soon.